So let's suppose that I have to go from point A to F. Usually we think of this problem in this way. We create a representation of the actual problem, and then we devise a solution so that we're able to get from point A to point F directly. Many times these sort of things are not available. What is available is what I would call the tinkering way, where actually we still start from point A, but we actually don't know where point F is. So we're not in a situation in which from point A we can see point F, so that we can directly go from here to here. What we do instead is that we do something which leads us to point B. When we are here, there are a number of possibilities that are popping out. And what we do is that we basically act on the basis, or we try to amplify the positive significance of one of these opportunities. So basically we decide to take this option, in this case, which we consider is the best among all the options available, all the opportunities that we're able to detect. From there, we get to the next point, which we may call point C, where we face exactly the same situation. There are a number of opportunities coming out, and then we amplify the positive significance of the one that we think is the best one, which then in turn leads us to the next point, and then the next point, until when, hopefully, we will get to F, or we will get to a situation that is closer to the one that is desired. Sometimes we realize that F, that we get to a point which wasn't F. It can be, for example, let's say not F but Q, but this may turn out to be even better than F, or close enough to F. So this is what I mean when I wrote that tinkering has to deal with the purposeful amplification of latent strategies, the purposeful amplification of latent strategic impulses as they emerge in due course. So the latent strategic impulses are basically like these ones. So we have, again, a number of opportunities cropping up, and they are emerging in due course. So as we go, which is of course very different, as I said before, from the what we may call the direct way, in which we come up with a plan, a representation of the problem, which then gets implemented in real life and eventually will help us going from point A to point F directly without any roundabouts or turnarounds, which is very different, as I said, from the tinkering way, which is rather messy and not direct, very indirect.